Ancient Greek religion was a complex and deeply ingrained belief system that played a significant role in the lives of the ancient Greeks. It shaped their understanding of the world and provided them with a framework for understanding natural phenomena, human behavior, and the mysteries of life and death. At the core of the Greek religious beliefs was the pantheon of gods and goddesses, headed by Zeus, the king of the gods. The pantheon consisted of 12 major Olympian deities, each with their distinct powers, responsibilities, and personalities. Some of the most revered gods and goddesses included Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare, Apollo, the god of music, healing, and the sun, Hera, the queen of the gods and goddess of marriage, Poseidon, the god of the sea, and Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. These gods and goddesses were not portrayed as all-knowing or all-powerful like deities in some other religious systems. Instead, they were depicted with human-like emotions and characteristics, which often led to conflicts and dramas among them. These divine interactions formed the basis of Greek mythology, a rich and intricate tapestry of stories that served to entertain, educate, and explain the origins of the world and various natural phenomena. The Greeks believed that their deities resided atop Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece, and they saw these gods as intermediaries between the mortal world and the divine realm. They offered sacrifices, prayers, and rituals to gain favor from the gods, seeking protection, prosperity, and guidance. Temples were built to honor the gods, and festivals were held regularly to celebrate their divine attributes. One of the most well-known religious festivals was the Olympic Games, held every 4 years in honor of Zeus. These games not only served as a religious event but also brought people from all over the Greek world together, fostering a sense of unity and cultural exchange. Aside from the Olympian deities, there were also a multitude of lesser gods, local deities, and spirits that the Greeks believed in. These entities were often associated with specific locations, natural features, or aspects of daily life. For instance, nymphs were nature spirits believed to inhabit rivers, mountains, and forests, while household deities like Hestia protected the hearth and home. Greek religion was not a centralized or organized belief system, as there was no formal religious hierarchy or governing body. Instead, religious practices and beliefs varied across different city-states and regions, leading to a diverse array of traditions and rituals. As with any ancient belief system, Greek religion evolved over time, influenced by cultural, political, and social changes. However, the enduring legacy of ancient Greek religion can still be felt today through its lasting impact on art, literature, philosophy, and even some aspects of modern Western religious thought. The myths and stories of the Greek gods continue to captivate audiences, and the influence of ancient Greek religion on various aspects of Western civilization is a testament to its enduring significance. The religious practices of the ancient Greeks were deeply ingrained in all aspects of their daily lives. They sought to appease the gods not only through grand festivals and sacrifices but also through personal acts of devotion. Individuals would often pray and make offerings at household shrines, seeking protection and blessings for their families and daily endeavors. Oracle sites, such as the famous Oracle of Delphi, held immense importance in Greek religious life. These were places where people sought divine guidance and prophetic insights. The Pythia, a priestess of Apollo, was believed to be possessed by the god and would deliver cryptic messages in response to questions posed by pilgrims and leaders. The rituals performed at sacred sites and temples were carefully choreographed, involving hymns, prayers, processions, and sacrifices. Animal sacrifices, particularly of bulls and goats, were common offerings to the gods. The meat from these sacrifices was often shared in communal feasts, reinforcing social bonds and solidarity among the worshippers. The Eleusinian Mysteries were among the most secretive and revered religious ceremonies in ancient Greece. Held annually in the city of Eleusis, these rituals were dedicated to Demeter and Persephone, goddesses associated with agriculture and the cycle of life and death. The participants, known as initiates, believed that participation in these mysteries offered the promise of a better afterlife and spiritual enlightenment. While the Greeks were polytheistic, they were generally tolerant of other religious beliefs and practices. They incorporated foreign deities into their pantheon and recognized the gods of neighboring cultures. However, they remained fiercely devoted to their own city-states' patron gods and goddesses, which sometimes led to tension and conflicts with other Greek city-states. Greek religion also had a significant impact on ancient Greek art and literature. Temples and sculptures depicted the gods and mythical figures, showcasing the Greeks' artistic prowess and devotion to their beliefs. In literature, epic poems like the Iliad and the Odyssey, attributed to the poet Homer, were not only entertaining stories but also important sources of religious teachings and moral lessons. Over time, as Greece came under the influence of different civilizations and cultures, including the Hellenistic period and the Roman Empire, Greek religious practices underwent changes and syncretism. Some of the gods and rituals were assimilated into other belief systems, and new cults emerged with altered interpretations of the traditional deities. The decline of ancient Greek religion began with the spread of Christianity and the subsequent Roman conquest of Greece. Christianity gradually replaced the traditional beliefs, and many ancient religious sites were repurposed or destroyed during this transition. Despite its eventual decline, the legacy of ancient Greek religion continues to reverberate in modern culture. Many of the Greek gods and myths are still referenced in literature, art, and popular culture. The themes of fate, free will, heroism, and the struggles between mortals and immortals explored in Greek mythology remain relevant and captivating to this day. Ancient Greek religion was a vibrant and multifaceted belief system that shaped the lives of the ancient Greeks in profound ways. Through their pantheon of gods, elaborate rituals, festivals, and myths, the ancient Greeks sought to understand the world around them and find meaning in their existence. Their religious practices not only offered insights into their culture and values but also continue to inspire and captivate people around the world today.